So today we're going to talk about relationships. A lot of people come to me and they say, I just don't love my partner anymore. The love is gone. I don't feel the way I used to feel when I met him or her. And the only thing there is left for me to do is to get a divorce. That's all good, except that they're missing a big point here. The point is that the love that they felt when they met their partner is not the love that a relationship feels once it's developed. So that love that they're talking about, the in-love feeling, never really lasts more than 2 years. That's the most that it lasts for. But it can last a month, or it can last a week, or it can last a year. It just depends on the situation, but never more than 2 years. So then what do? If that love that you felt in the beginning of the relationship is not there anymore? What is there? And what do you do from that point on? Well, that's a very important question. What do I do now? What do I do with the fact that I don't feel the same way that I used to feel before? I used to feel butterflies in my stomach. I used to think about this person all the time. I wanted to be with this person all the time. All I could do was think about her, and I don't do that anymore. I don't even think about her as much as I used to before. And when I'm spending time with her or him, it's not the same thing. What you do is you look for something greater. You look for something greater that cannot even start until the in-love feeling is gone. Because true love, the love that you develop in a relationship, doesn't really happen until those other feelings are no longer there. Now, every relationship goes through 4 different stages. Now, this is really important for you to understand, because every stage is different. And if people were to understand this, there wouldn't be so many divorces in the world. The first stage is the unloved stage. So that's when couples they want to be together. They feel like they're in love. They feel like their story is never going to end. They feel like they couldn't be apart from each other. Everything is perfect. They really believe that they have the perfect partner. But that doesn't last very long. Like I said before, it could last a month or a couple of weeks or a year, but it wouldn't be more than 2 years. And then they move into the second stage. Now, the second stage, that's the stage when they say, wait a minute, there's something wrong with my partner. There's something that I did not know was there in the first place. It might be, I didn't know that he was so disorganized. Or I didn't know that she didn't know how to cook. I didn't know that they were so dramatic. It doesn't matter. It's the phase when you start to realize that things are not perfect, that your partner has some things that you didn't know were there in the first place. And then you move into the third phase. Now, the third phase is when you believe that if you just try hard enough, you can change your partner. So that's when you say, I have to make him change. I'm going to do this or that, and he's going to make the changes that I need. Now, this is the most dangerous stage in a relationship, because this stage will lead you to divorce. Because you can't change anybody. It's impossible to change someone that doesn't want to be changed. What happens is your relationship becomes very frustrating to you because you are determined to change your partner and you don't understand why he's not changing. This is the most, like I said before, dangerous stage, and it will lead you to divorce. Now, the only way for you to get out of a relationship that is in trouble like that is for you to move from stage 3 to stage 4. Now, stage 4, in order for you to get there, you have to realize, first of all, that you cannot change your partner, but you can change yourself. And by changing yourself, a miracle happens. You change the other person. So all the changes that you make in yourself, if your partner is yelling at you and you're yelling at him, by you changing the way you respond to his yelling, you have the power to change him. Now that's very important, because now you're starting to develop a relationship that's very different from the relationship you had before. And it's a relationship of giving of yourself, giving the best that you have to the person that's next to you. And this will lead you to stage number 5. The couples that have reached stage number 5, you know who they are. They're the couples that seem to be very content, peaceful about their relationships. They're worried, concerned about each other, but it's more in a stage where they're doing what they can instead of requiring what they think they should have. And as a result of that, they are very happy in their relationships. So in therapy, what we do is we help you identify the things that you need to do to change yourself. Not the things that your partner needs to change, but the things that you have a responsibility to do to change yourself.